Welcome to Lex Fee Designs. Today we're going to be learning how to cut a corset with a bra cup with a very much simpler method. So let's get right into the video. Stay tuned. So to get this unfold, I have my basic body measurement, my shoulder to bust and my bust to my half length. Okay, from that point I'll be measuring 4.5 half inch for my sewing, then 4 inches nipple to nipple measurement. So this measurement I'm taking from my under bust to my half length. So I'll be marking half inch on both sides, half inch, and then I'll connect it to the top of my under bust this way. So I'll just go forward and mark this side. I'll go up by 1 inch and then come down. That's go up by 1 inch and then mark half inch inward. I'll be marking this way, half inch, and then I'll connect it in a rectangular form. So next I'll be going down and down my armhole side by half inch, and I'll just connect. And this is it. So this is my breast cup. This is what we're going to be working with. Now my bust is 38. I'm using a breast cup of 40. I don't know if it's very visible. So I'm just going to be using this breast cup, and I can just mark half inch. In that formal method below in the other video, we cut it in a way, but in this part you can just mark your dart from this breast cup. So right now I'm just going ahead to place the breast cup on this fabric, and I'm just drawing it out. I'm connecting the half inch down to my cup, and then I will then close the upper part as well, this way. So this is it. I did not extend the line like in the formal method. This method is just straightforward and easy too. It's still beginner friendly, just in case you're considering this method than the other one. Okay, I'll just go ahead because I want it to have a Basque effect. So I'll just go ahead and draw the line, but I'm not just going to cut it this way. I'm going to extend this my dart downward before I cut it. So let me just get my bust measurements. I just placed back the breast cup and then marked my bust measurement plus my allowance. So I just placed it this way and I added my sewing allowance, and I did that for my waist as well, while adding back the 1 inch I have already removed at that point for my dart at that point too. So I just added it and then marked. So next I'll just be cutting it out. Just the way I drew it, I'll just cut out. I'll still make an illustration here. In the formal method, we still divided stuff up at this upper part. I'll explain that as we go on. So I'm just cutting out the upper part of this dress. And this is what we'll have left. This is what we're working with. So at this point, that we used to extend the line and then mark. Why I'm marking with red chalk is because I am not going to cut out this part. We're not going with this method. I'm just making an illustration. So at that point, that there is something removed at that upper part so that the breast cup will have a fitting. So we're not going to be removing that. So for this breast cup now to have a good fitting so it will not be gaping at any point, we will have to remove 1/2 inch in our breast cup. So this is it now. So for the remaining measurement, I'm going to extend this my dart line down. So I'll just cut out this part and place it just right back, and I will cut out my basque right now and this way. So this is it. So my breast cup is ready, my corset is ready, and then for this upper part I'll just extend this line this way down and then cut out the remaining. And this is it. I'm just placing it so you see how it looks. So this is it. So at this point where I have that joining, I have already joined all the sides together. So at this point I want to create my boning case. So this is how I am going to create it. I folded this fabric and I'm going to stitch on this line straight. Then I'm going to fold this way again and then stitch on it straight. Then I'll do this for the 3 sides. That's this side, the other part, that's the left hand side, the right hand side, and the middle part. So my boning case, I'll just add the third one, the one at the middle. Then I will be turning my breast cup with my fabric. So to turn this, I have to fold my clothes in this way into 2 first, then fold again into another 2. And I'll be folding it as if I want to cut a peplum. And then I'll be marking at 5.5. You can use 6, but 5.5 is okay, it's very comfortable. So at 5.5 I marked, and then I'll just cut it out. So with this, I'll be folding this into 2, and then I'll be marking 1 inch at this side and 1 inch down, and then connect them both. And then I will sew on it. You can cut it out, you can sew on it, but I will definitely still cut it out. Now if you want yours to have the line to come out vertically, you can just keep it this way and then sew around. But if you want it to be horizontal, you can keep it the way I kept mine. I kept mine horizontally. So while cutting out this breast cup, always leave 1/2 inch round so that you can turn it with your lining, just this way. So I've turned mine with my lining. I'll be attaching this breast cup to the corset. So this is it. So I have attached mine, and for the upper part I will turn it with my lining, then attach it, and that is what I just did. For the lower part, I will run my stitch that way and then connect this other part by turning it with a bias, then sewing on top of it. But before then, I'll be inserting my boning into my boning case. So this boning is not a sewable one. There is another one that you can easily sew on, but I'm not using that one. So to insert this boning, I'm leaving about 1/2 inch. I am not just reaching the extreme, so that I can also run my bias on top of this. So as I am inserting it, I am leaving space as well, so that it doesn't just come out to the tip. It has to have space just this way. And I am also burning the tip of my boning so that it doesn't tear the clothes or harm the person wearing it. So this is it. You can also use a masking tape to fold the tip of your boning so that it doesn't hurt. It's either you mask it with a tape or you burn the tip a bit so that you can easily bend it to your desired taste. So I'll just continue around my bias through the V, then this is it, and then I'll be sewing this on top of the fabric. We have already made a video formally on how to make this basket on top of the fabric. So this is all for this video. Thank you for watching.
This is a reminder that you are yet to have subscribed to my YouTube channel.